right or left back, or, well, the name is fullback. First, the role of a fullback is to defend well and pass simply out of the back. When possible, they should get involved in the attack. Basically, the right back or the left back sometimes adds on the offensive side during aggressive plays as an extra player for the other team to worry about, or as a smart surprise attack. The only system that we will not use a fullback is in the 2-4-2. In this system, we will play with two center backs. In the center backs, they will divide the field, and one will help to the left and one will help to the right. But in all of the rest of the systems, we will have the same function. So let's learn about the basic functions of the fullback. To defend, you need to stay close to the opponent. For example, in this picture, we can see that everyone is close to an opponent. But in this case, the right back or the right fullback has no one to cover. So what he needs to do is to push up to grab one player, call his teammate to go to another player so he can help the counter attack. They will be able to play on a 1v1, defend on the 1v1. The only player that will not cover a position or an opponent, it will be the center back. But center back will protect the back of the left back or will protect the back of the right back. That way, he will help to outnumber the opponent. As a fullback, you need to communicate loud and clear. As a right or left back, you can see the entire game. Why? Because you will be in the outside and you will be able to see the whole field. So that's why it's very important that you communicate with your teammates. Let them know if they have a player behind them. Let them know if they are free to play to one side. Let them know if they can turn or they have a man on or they need to play fast or they can play calm. You should be a leader out there because you can see everything. So when you mark or cover an opposing forward, if they only have one offensive player or one striker, you need to push up to the nearest opponent. Maybe it can be their left wing or they can be at their offensive midfield. So that way you need to cover a player. To defend as a team, the fullback needs to close the field inside the yellow box, inside the yellow area. We need to close the field so the opponent has less opportunity to penetrate in the inside. As an attacking, or the procedure as attacking as a fullback, we need to remember that the job of the fullback is not per se a playmaker. When you get the ball in the defensive and middle third, make a simple pass to one of your open teammates. Few simple passing options can be, if you are in here, it can be the center mid that will get close, or your side winger, or you can play back to the center back, or you can play long to the forward. And sometimes maybe you can play back to the keeper. But the keeper needs to talk to you so he knows what are you doing. Now, when you are a left back or a right back, you don't need to be all the way to the line. Why? Because if you are all the way to the line and then a striker comes here, well, you have a limited space to go in between. Why? Because the line can kick you out of the field. So you need to be closer to the middle. So if you have a striker trying to defend, you have a space to the left, you have a space to the right, you can have a passing option and the other passing option, or even play long. So it's very important also how you stand up. You cannot give the back to the play. You cannot give the back to the opponent. So your body needs to be in this position. Why? So you can see where the ball is coming, but also you can see if the striker is coming to pressure. Now, If you receive the ball, like this, with one intention, you can all be running forward. You don't need to turn around. So when you receive the ball in these positions, well, you have to turn in one touch or two touches all around, and you are giving time for the opponent to cover your back. So that's the reason that you need to be ready to receive the ball already looking forward. So you can place your body in a diagonal way that your back is all towards the flag, and that way you will be able to see all the field. That way you will be able to think fast and decide fast. So again, never receive the ball giving the back to the other one. And the same way, the keeper or the center back, they never give the ball to the defensive midfield. Why? Because usually they will be giving the back and they cannot see who's coming behind them. So it's very important the position of your body and where you are. In goal kicks, now we don't need to wait outside the box. We can wait inside the box. The opponents cannot get inside the box, but you can receive the ball inside the box so you can have more space to play to your teammates. You can get outside and then run to get inside the ball and then to play or kick long if the opponent is pressuring. It's not wrong to kick the ball outside or kick the ball long or even to the back part so we can protect the ball. The most important thing is that you don't lose the ball when we are attacking. So in summary, what we need to do is to defend well. The main objective is to defend well. In case that you make a run, go up to attack, and then you come back immediately, and if you are tired, you always rest in the back. You never stay in here resting. You always rest in the back.